Hey, assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to today's VECHAIN update. And if you're new to the channel, guys, please join the signal groups. Yesterday we took a nice, good, lovely trade for Flux. We entered at 1.75, exited at 1.9, a nice quick 8% gain there in just 2 hours. So some people benefited from it. Now talking about VECHAIN as well. Yesterday we saw a nice beautiful pump, and in yesterday's video I told you guys that I'm not gonna sell VeChain and I'm gonna keep holding it, and if it ever comes down to this price right here, I'm gonna buy even in another chunk. Now the issue is that we did saw this pump going up, but the problem is that we might see it going down again, continue that downtrend, because we are still on a downtrend a little bit. So I'm just gonna dive into the other Qcoin chart right here, and I'm gonna show you this quickly. Yeah, so after loading this up, you can already see the channel that I draw yesterday is still in play, and what you just saw here, this pump right there, could be another pump just like this, and then you go all the way down again, and then you just continue with this down channel until you do not get to that technical target of 0.005. So that's one thing to keep in mind, by the way. And yeah, let's see, man. But we're forming an evening star on the 4-hour time frame, and that means that basically after 2 hours from now, from the time that I'm recording, you might see it dump a little bit to the 7.6 area as well. So let's see what it does. I've already told you my own personal take on what this one is, on what I'm gonna do. So basically, I'm not gonna sell anything, because you never know when Bitcoin start to flip all the time, all of a sudden, and then show the middle finger to every bears right there, and then continue to the upside. All right, so that's something to keep in mind. And I want to show you some Bitcoin. If you're new to the channel, I am expecting Bitcoin on the Qcoin here, that Bitcoin has this triangle. It's trapped in this triangle until 28th of December. Okay, so this is the reason why I am not gonna take any kind of trade for Bitcoin, because you never know if today it pops out. You never know if tomorrow it starts popping out. You never know if after 1 week it starts popping out. And you never know if it actually takes until 28th of December, which is 12 days from now, to reach the apex and finally break out as well. So that's something to keep in mind. But one more thing, it could also break downwards as well. That's something to keep in mind, because if that breaks to the downside, wherever that height is, it's gonna go all the way down. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. But to me, I have like that swing trading plan right now that I've been talking with you guys, that I'm buying in chunks VeChain. Let's switch back to VeChain, by the way. I'm just gonna remove this and go here to the VeChain Qcoin exchange right here. And even though we are still in this like sort of channel right now, I've already told you my own clues. We might have a big fake out and then just go towards the upside. Anything can happen here. So at this point onwards, no selling, it's all buying. We already bought. We actually bought at the 12 here, 0.12. Our buying was here, and I consider that buying still to be one of the cheapest buying that we did, based on what is coming, potentially coming. Not a guarantee, not a financial advice, but what is coming until next year could be huge. But there's one thing that I haven't talked about, and there's this potential morning star as well that we are seeing here. So you might see VeChain actually, because of this morning star, try to go up in the next coming few days, just like that. Okay, just come a little bit down like this and then continue to the upside. So yeah, so that's it for today's VeChain update, and I'm gonna see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.